in the valley of hope. There's a river that seeps through our soul, where dreams turn to clouds, and the ocean steadies the flow. Feel release in the mountain peaks, where the earth speaks in tones. Day fades to dusk, yet the stars ignite, guiding us on our way home.
Yo guys, what's up? Welcome to the live stream here on the Chill Out Flight channel. Tonight we're finally back in, finally back in MSFS again after last night's rather dodgy stream in X-Plane and the A32nx, where it didn't quite go to plan. And towards the end the internet packed up as well, so you guys may have missed the landing. We did arrive in the end, but it wasn't the best arrival. And there was no sound apparently on Twitch for the arrival, and YouTube just kind of cut off. But anyway, we're back tonight, MSFS, hopefully it'll go better tonight. We're back in the latest experimental version of the A32nx. I'm going to start off down here in Kristiansand and fly up to northern Norway to Trondheim. And we'll have a little look around Norway as we go up. Flight time's just over now, about an hour and 3 minutes. There you can see it from we're currently in the control tower, in the ORBX scenery for Kristiansand, in the control tower, nicely modelled. People watching, we can have a little look around. And there is obviously the car park behind as well. And there is some of the Norwegian fjords as well. So what we'll do is we'll hop on down to the flight deck, and we'll go and get set up, look at the flight plan, check out our route, and see what we're doing. We are on VATSIM as well. There was, when I logged in here, there was some ATC, but there is now not. In fact, this maybe, as we can see coming in now, that is VATSIM traffic just there, about to arrive. SAS, he's come from... Oh, sorry, he's just departing, so this must be someone flying overhead. What we'll do is we'll nip on down to the aircraft and we'll get it all set up. I'll pop you in the full screen and we'll get ourselves underway. So we'll whiz down here. There it is. Let's go into... and there we are. Into the flight deck. Like I said, completely cold and dark. We'll go and get some stuff turned on. We'll get the fly pad on. And we'll nip up on the overhead. And let's go and get batteries, external power, APU can come on, arm emergency lights, nav logo light can come on, and we'll get the IRSs to nav, cruise supply, ground controllers on, and as far as I can see, that is good for now. Let's jump on down and brighten up a few of these screens, and we'll get ourselves cracking. This is the latest experimental version, like I said before, of the A32nx, and I believe it's had a couple of updates to its VNav system, so we'll check that out a bit later on as we get going as well. Brighten that up, and we'll brighten this one up, and let's go nip into the fly pad and see what we've got going on down here. Cruise level 370 this evening. We are down Kristiansand up to Varnes in Trondheim. What have we got weather-wise down here? 10 degrees, Cav OK, 1033, and then back up in Trondheim, 12 degrees, 1032, remarks wind, 328 knots, 329 knots, yeah, so not too bad up there either. So it should be quite a nice little flight up. I'll go and have a look at the...
Scandinavian 21 short final to runway 21.
Oh, Scandinavian 2-1, so there he was. He is coming in short final, apparently Scandinavian 2-1-1. Let's go and have a quick look at him, see if we can see him arrive. Should be somewhere just behind us, I'd have thought. Unless he disappeared. Where's he gone? Nope. Nowhere to be seen. Where's he gone? He's definitely on short final. I can see him on the VAT map. Oops, zoomed in. Let's quickly jump in the drone. Let's have always good fun to watch other airplanes land. See if we can spin this way and see where he is. There he is. A bit of VATSIM traffic coming in. Very nicely down. There he is. On the ground. Perfect. Anyway, let's whiz back to our plane and we'll continue our setup. So, over fuel, we got our OFP. There it is. Let's get to have a look at the fuel and the routing for tonight. We need 6.1 tons. We'll take an extra ton, so we'll take 7 tons of fuel. Let's go and pop that in. That'll do. 7 tons. Let's get that in. Good stuff. And let's go and have a look at the McAdoo. So ATSU AOC. We'll do the inner press and we'll grab that. Yeah, hour and 3 minutes flying time. Nothing too exciting for flight tonight. And we're going to get some payload in. How many people are going to come with us tonight? 105 up to Trondheim. So init request. We're SAS 2125. Our alternate's going to be Oslo. And we'll go and put in, let's go into the inlet B block fuel. We said we're taking 7 tons of fuel. That can go in there. Cool, and the alternate was going to be, actually we need to wait for the passengers to be on, so we're going to have a look at the flight plan.
Kjøring traffic send event 21 vacated runway exit to park.
Out of here, we're going to go off runway, I've got this flight plan in a second, runway 21. And we're doing the VATSIM 7 Bravo departure. 7 Bravo, pop that in. Into Trondheim, we're going to go into runway 09 for the ILS, and we're doing the VEVOB 1 Lima arrival. Actually, one thing I didn't set up was the charts for this flight. Let's just go and grab those. And we'll do that. New flight, sim brief. There we are. We'll pin that. We would have to do a backtrack on runway 21 before we go tonight. Runway 21, that's that one, and we'll get the arrival charts in, and we'll get the runway charts to approach 09 and airport info 2. Good stuff. So we need to find out our via for the arrival. Bamboo will be the obvious choice. Insert that. And now we can go back to the init page and complete this. Now the passengers are all on board. Alternate fuel tonight is going to be 1.7 down to Oslo. Cool, and we're going to put the wind info in. What's the average wind? It's going to be minus 22, is that right? Ooh. Minus 22. And anything else we need to be aware of? Cost index 28, that's already in. Cool. So we have that. Let's go and set the QNH 1034. Constraints can come on both sides, and let's just go and skip through this flight plan, make sure it looks a little like what we're expecting. Which it does. If we look at that arrival in, you'll see it looks a bit like this. To Bamboo. Good stuff. Right, so we have that done. Let's go and grab our performance calculator and we'll get the performance done. Oh, where's that going? There it is. Cool, so we are currently in Echo November, Charlie November. Runway 21, we depart. Don't forget the mess up. Runway condition is dry. Anti-ice can be off. Takeoff weight was 60.2. CG's forward, flex, climb thrust, comfy 1 plus F, and we'll get the info stuff. There we go. So 31, 32, 35, flex of 64 degrees. So let's put that in. So 64 degree flex. Flap 1. And we got 131 for V1. 132 for VR. That's where we're going to rotate. Oh, that's a bit of exciting music. And 135 for V2. Good stuff. Thrust reduction is 1,000 feet. It's actually 1,052. And also 1,052 for the engine out. That is some very exciting music. Let's just calm that down a little bit. Where are we going? Not sure why that should be. This is apparently a chill out playlist, but I don't think it is. Let's just try that one, that's a bit better. So performance, we've got 131, 132, 135, 7,000 feet transition altitude. We've got clean speed of 202. We can retract the slats at 183 and the flaps at 142. Flight plan is all in and dusted, or done and dusted. Init A is done, init B is done. Let's go and check out our taxi route. So we are, where are we? Just here, so we're going to have to come up Yankee, Charlie, and down backtrack onto 2-1. Let's go and pre-plan that. So if we have one there, and we'll go back this way. Actually, let's just delete that. I'll just go straight back like that. Or not, if it's not happy with that. Let's put one there then. And then back onto that line. Just there. Cool stuff, and we'll request a push. There goes the tug driver. Let's go and get these doors closed up. Get rid of the stairs. Forward door. Catering, baggage, cargo can go away. And the aft door as well can be closed. Sure why that tug's not connected up yet. We'll try that in a second again. And I think we're all good. Let's go and close up the flight deck door. We can also come down here and just double check everything. The thrust levers are idle, which they are. Everything else, stop altitude, that's a good point. Let's have a look at that. Stop altitude is going to be on this departure. Initial climb is 5,000. So make sure we've got no ATC anywhere down here, which we don't. There's no traffic around us either. There's just us. And annoyingly, the traffic, the air traffic's gone off in Trondheim as well. So the two airports that I picked did have air traffic before we started, and now they both have gone offline. So there'll be Unicom for us on the way up. Actually, I won't do that quite just yet. We need to get this tug sorted out. What's he doing? Right, let's just cancel that and we'll try it again. Because he needs to connect. I'm not sure what the baggage geezer's doing. Go away. Thank you. Right, pre-plan. Let's try again. There we go, that's a bit better. Alright guys, let's get rid of that. That is going, he needs to disappear. But all our doors are shut, so we can just wait for him to connect and we'll get ourselves underway. We'll just quickly go down. Actually, let's just nip on the overhead 1 second. Let's get some fuel pumps turned on. We'll have a bit of lighting because we can. Nav logo on so we can get beacon on, strobes on, wing logo come on. That should be on. That can be on. All looks tickety boo. And what were we going to do? There's something else I was just going to do. The checklist, that was it. Gear pins, fuel currently, seatbelts done, ADDONS, barrel ref is all set before start, parking brings, take up speed of thrust, windows are closed, beacon light is on, and we've got after start check after that. I reckon that fella will be connected now, so we'll just release the parking brake. And we'll get going. Ignition to start. And let's go and get engine number 2 up and running. Where are we pushing back onto here? There we go. What taxiway is that then? I missed something off here. It's going to be... Oh, we're pretty much facing north. Kristiansand traffic here, Scandi 2125 pushing back to stand 13 facing north. Yo, galley buddy. How's it going, mate? Let's have the park brake on. And we'll just jump back in the flight deck a sec. We'll get engine number 2 up and running. Let's go and arm these speed brakes. Start the clock. Yeah, no worries, buddy. We'll be here. Or I'll be here at least. There you go. N2 EGT. Let's go and do we'll do a flight control check while we're waiting for that to start up. There it is. Elevators are full up, full down, neutral. Ailerons full right, full left, neutral, and we'll do the rudders as well. Full left, full right, neutral. Let's get auto brake to max. There's engine number 1 available. APU can come off. Taxi lights, and that's it. We're good to go. Ignition can go back to normal. And holy moly, what's the mouse doing? Can go auto brakes. Spoilers are on. Flaps are retracted at the minute. We'll get those going to flap 1 in a sec. We'll just clear that out. We'll squawk 2000. Auto for now. Parking brake. And all is good. Cool, right, let's get ourselves going. We do need to, like I said, we do need to backtrack for 2-1. So taxi via Yankee, Charlie, and we'll enter 2-1, backtrack, and we'll head off. Gonna do a check. There's no traffic coming in. Let's grab the VAT map a minute. There we are. We're the only ones around us at the minute. Nothing's coming in, but we are going to taxi. I will announce it just to make sure. And make sure V-Pilot is working as well. Kristiansand traffic, Scandi 2125, taxiing runway 21 via Yankee and Charlie. Good, let's go. Parking brakes released. Let's give it a bit of juice and let's get going. Get the flaps travelling to there. That can be there. Slightly fast. So we'll come to a stop once we get to the holding point, and we'll just get the lights on and we can go and ding the cabin. Spoilers are now armed. So this is Bravo. We're going to go and go into Charlie, and then get ourselves going for this backtrack. Somewhere just there. Runway ahead, so let's come to a stop here. We'll get our lights on and we're going to start this backtrack. Take off, runway lights on. And then now we're going to enter active runway TARA4 TCAS. That can go back to flight plan. At least we know what we're doing this time, instead of like being in the 737 last night. Kristiansand traffic, Scandi 2125 entering runway 212 backtrack. And when we do that, let's go and do the takeoff config check as well. Like I said, not a long flight, an hour and 3 minutes up to Trondheim. Just give that a bit more juice. And we can get the throttle cam on as well. Might be one of my best backtracks yet. Perfect. Right then, let's get ourselves lined up. Ready to go. Right, just stop there 1 second. I'm just going to quickly turn on the throttle cam light, because it's a bit dingy. There we are. It's a bit better. Cool, Dr. Moose, buddy, welcome along. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're doing well. So anyway, we are good to go, I reckon. Let's have a quick look. We got V speeds, have we? Yes, we do. 131, 135 climb nav, 1 FD2, 5000 blue, QNH 1034. Auto brake is max. Oh, it was max. Signs are on, cabins advised, spoilers around. We've got flaps config 1+F, takeoff config is normal. If you're ready, guys, let's go to Trondheim. Kristiansand traffic, Scandi 2125, taking off runway 21. 50% M1. There it goes. 1, 2 clicks forward. Manflex 64 SRS runway. Auto thrust is armed in blue. There's 100 knots. V1 and rotate, up we go. Positive climb, gears coming up. Cool. This is live time, live weather as well. There's lever climb. Thrust climb, climb nav, 5,000 blue. It's nice to be back in MSFS after a couple of, well, after last night's streaming, explaining the 737-800. It does look rather cool. Even though we did have the ORBX True Earth for explain, I think Microsoft in its graphics does a really good job. There's the S-speed. We can retract the flaps. Now we're above that. And we can disarm the spoilers. There we go. We'll just quick look at this SID, just 1 sec, make sure we're following it. 230 knots and max 250. We are going to be held at 230, which is good. Speed out star, 5,000 feet. We do have any restrictions? There's no height restrictions as long as we were above 700 feet. So we can. We'll make this turn, and then we'll get up to our cruise level 370 for the climb, for the cruise. Sorry. May as well just go up now, seeing as it wanted to. I do think Norway and Sweden are one of the places that MSFS does really, really good. It looks pretty cool. Let's get rid of the throttle cam now. Weather in Norway is quite nice with high pressure, 1034. We can go and pull standard now. Just brighten up that EFIS. Yeah, unfortunately there was traffic. There was air traffic control here earlier on, and also up in Trondheim. Just here, there's also air traffic as well. But it's they seem to have logged off now. I was hoping maybe Polaris control may have come on, because they do on a Saturday evening. Do normally come on, so you never know. Any ice checked, ECAM status was checked, pitch trim. We did all this, flight control, flap settings, and the lineup. There is 10,000 feet. Let's get some of these lights off. And seatbelt sign come off as well. That's where we take up from, just there. So we loop back round on ourselves, and we are now tooling back on up the VATEB 7 Bravo to well, to VATED, to VAV et even, sorry, 35 miles away. We can zoom that out. There's our top of climb. And then also top of descent just here as well. And we are booming away, 3,500 feet per minute. Put that back on the engine page. And everything else looks like it is doing what it should do. For at least this minute of the flight, or this time of the flight. There's the airport there we just went past. That is where we left. And as we saw earlier on, the weather up in Trondheim looks pretty good. Light winds, cavalcade 12 degrees, still high pressure 1032. I will go in. I'm just going to put in the descent winds. Descent winds, I'm going to grab this from the flight plan. If I can find it, where are the winds? There they are, 350. Let's just pop those in, just see if it helps out with VNAV. It may not, but you never know. So it's going to be 325 at 26 at 350. And then flight level 200, 317. 317 at 18. That's 200. And then we'll have flight level 150, which is 320. At 18 again. 150. And then flight level 100 is 305 at 10 knots. 100. I'll put that in there as well. There we go, cool. That'll keep that happy. Still a bit of snow up in, clean it up in Norway. This is the route, and if you haven't seen it, if I get rid of that, this is the route for this evening. So Kristiansand we took off, then we made that left-hand turn up towards Lillesand, and then we're tracking up the coast up towards Oslo. We'll fly to the west of there, and then straight north, right for the middle, well, kind of to the middle, to the east, and the Swedish border, and we'll start that. Oh, excuse me. We'll start that arrival. We do have some freeware scenery down up here in Trondheim as well, which did look rather good. Bit better than the stock MSFS stuff. Just gonna turn it down a smidge. Cool. Don't think there's anything else that we need to be too concerned with at the moment. Everything else looks good. Plenty of fuel. Engines are behaving. Flight plans seem to be behaving. We will come in and we'll put in the extended centre line very soon. Sorry, not the extra. We'll put in our fixing for our arrival, just so it's if we're going to rely on the fly-by-wire's top of the descent, we'll put ours in just to see how it actually corresponds, and we'll know whether it's right or wrong. Right guys, I'm going to leave you just there in the cruise. I've forgotten, as usual, you all know that I've forgotten to bring a drink in. So I'm just going to quickly go and grab one and some Rennies, because I've got a bit of indigestion from the curry that I've just had earlier on as well. So give me a second guys, I will be back, but I'm going to go and just quickly grab a drink. Yo, guys. Sorry about that. I must remember to bring a drink in when I normally... I always forget. I don't know why, but I do. One of those things that I can never remember. So, slight headwind at the minute. 347, not far to go before I reach top of climb. Which is just here. According to that, we've gone past our top of climb. We were supposed to be climbing at 3.7. Yeah, 3.7 for the cruise. Top of descent will not be long. We're going to have a look at that shortly. There's top of descent. So we will go down and put in some fixed info stuff to make sure this is doing what we expect it to do. So let's go and grab these charts and have a look at the arrival. So I reckon we should aim, let's go at Bedvie, not below 6,000 Rock. Let's aim to be Rocker at 10,000 feet. Then we come down to 6,000 after that. So Rocker is 10,000 feet. Was it just... Yeah, let's have a look. Yeah. Rocker. Rocker. I want to be at 10,000 feet there. Let's just go and pop that in here a minute. We need 85 miles for that. Pretty much not far off yet. It wants us to be our descent. We have got a headwind, so that'll be... There's Mac Out Star, there's cruise level, Mac Out Cruise. Yeah, we have got a headwind, so that's probably not too far off, to be fair. Looks like it could be doing its job quite happily. And we're going to put in Echo November Victor Alpha. We are landing runway... What runway are we expecting? 09. And we'll put in the extended center line for that, which is going to be 266. That can go there. Extended center line in case we muck it up, and then we got the our top of descent there as well. Cool. That all looks good to us. That looks good. Yeah, it should be a nice arrival in. I've never flown into here before. I only picked it because I had ATC for VATSIM. So it will be, what's the runway? 3,000 meters, so it's nice and long runway as well. We'll come in, we'll aim to vacate Alpha 5 or Alpha 6 straight into the terminal after that. The only air traffic about is unfortunately is Copenhagen. There's nothing else for us at the moment. Yeah, as we cruise along, if any of you didn't see last night's That's nice stream. Where is Volanta? Just clear that for a second. Volanta for last night. Here it is. We just had a flight plan to this one. So last night's little trip out in the 737-800 Zebra mod started off in a bit of a disastrous fashion. Up in the air, noosh, and we crashed. Somehow crashed. I'm not entirely sure what happened. But I'm guessing for Ryanair, that landing rate of minus 16,961 will probably be within tolerance for them. And then we tried again, and this is what happened. After that, we did get away. Still got one or two issues with the takeoff because we climbed out quite nicely. And then this was the routing down. Flew it quite nice. We stuck to the flight plan. Descent worked out well. So we got to Hero, worked out we're very high. So we came in looped around, and then went back in, landing minus 221 down into Heathrow. So yeah, it wasn't too bad. So for those of you that lost the stream because my internet went off, the arrival is on Twitch. Yeah, the arrival's on Twitch. If I can find it, let's have a look. Where is it at? Content, there it is. This was it. I can even show you the. I'll show you the crash as well. Didn't go well. See if I can find the first takeoff. Somewhere here. This was the taxi out. Slow down just a smidge. Yo, Thrustmaster, but that is ever so slightly. I'll just mute that a sec. Yeah, so this is last night's trip in the 737. Here comes the takeoff roll. It was all looking good. And up we go. Up we go. He's going up. For some reason I couldn't get the autopilot to arm. Oh shit, what's happened here? What have I done? We haven't got N1. Yeah, we've got MCP speed. We're at Toga. We were at Toga. Yeah, couldn't get the autopilot to arm last night. Let's just turn this corner. Which was quite interesting. And then we went round here. What have I done wrong? On the emergency lights. Where was the issue? There we are. So I flew this bit out by hand. And then all of a sudden we had a bit of a pickle coming out shortly. Pretty sure had we levelled off, we might have got the autopilot in, but I'm not sure what happened to begin with to no. Speed went out the window, look at that, whizzing up. Yeah, we got it. I've done look at that speed. Wrong here, guys. What have I done? I couldn't pull up. Yeah, oh lord, exactly. Couldn't pull up. Overspeed, M1 speed, nothing was happening. I have completely caused an issue. I'm not sure what I've done. And here comes River. I'm actually pulling up. Yeah, I don't know what I've done. Look at the speed. Don't know what I've done. We'll do that. Whoosh. There we go. That's what happens there, Oliver. That is. So yeah, that was last night's stream. Not what I have. Not very good. So hopefully tonight is going to go slightly better than last night. The internet, my internet misbehaving? No. Oh, we've got an alert? Nothing. Good stuff. So top of descent, not that far away now. Let's have a quick look. We got either 120 miles or we got 90-ish, 100 miles. Let's just put in, we'll put in Trondheim, Echo November, Victor Alpha 09. Let's just see. Yeah, 202 miles. So we've got plenty of miles to go. So let's we're going to go and check in here what this has coded in for this arrival. Go back to here. Let's just go and have a look. So we know that we need to be. Let's have a look what we're going to do. So first restriction really comes up at VEBOD. Above flight level 100, it's got is 16.5, and then it has Rutger has us 13.5. Oh, sorry, knocked the microphone completely there. And then after that, VA 413, which is here, it's got us it's 7,300. Then Nediv 6,000. Bedvi not below 6,000, which is fine. And then after Bedvi, got 220 knots, which is good. VA 411, 4,290, and then it's got its 4,000 feet at Bampu, and the ILS 29 at Lambo, and then 18 after that. So according to that, that is going to work out fine with the fly-by-wire top of descent. So I think we might leave it with that and see how that goes. Cool. Bit of weather coming in. We've not even checked out our Scandi outside. There's our Scandi, look at that. There it is. Awesome stuff. Let's go and add that screenshot to Volanta because we can. I think, can we? Or not? No. EFHK, where is that at? That's nothing to do with it. EFHK, no. Helsinki is on. There's us, that's where we're heading to. Anything else going up to Trondheim? No. Like, had we come down this way tonight, we would have had ATC, Manchester and Liverpool, and Edinburgh as well, and the whole of Spain. I was planning on doing from Santander to Barcelona, and had we done that, we would have had the full ATC coverage. I guess it is what it is. So I reckon we'll stick with the Airbus's top of descent. I think seems to have all the restrictions in. Looks like there's going to be a bit of cloud coming in shortly. I don't think that's going to affect. It shouldn't affect our arrival into P&O Cav OK 1032. So that top of drop now is about 50 miles away now before we'll start this arrival. What we'll do is we'll just clear up these charts a sec. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. What we'll do is we'll just chuck in 6,000 feet, and we'll let it descend how it wants to. Pretty cool. Let's see what we're going to fly tomorrow evening. Let's have a quick look where we could go. Keep an eye on top of drop. There's quite a handy dandy website that was put in the Discord. Random flight generator. You can put in however long you want to fly for. So say roughly an hour. We fly the A32nx, which is this one, and we're typing like an airport code, for example, Palma, and it should give you, maybe not. Try Madrid. There we are. It's actually giving us Madrid to Palma. Or start over and try again. Where else could we go? Madrid to Lisbon. This is quite cool. How far is that? 1 hour 11 minutes. It's quite good. Madrid to Barcelona. And then back to Palma again. So that's for 1 hour and 2 minutes. Or we can go and start over, make it a little bit longer. Say 2 hours. Get to Gatwick. 1 hour 47. Zurich. 1 hour 57. Tessera in Lipsis, that's Venice in Italy, or yeah, Zurich again. Frankfurt, 2 hours 2 minutes. So yeah, it's quite cool, quite a cool website to look at. Yo, Rube, buddy. Yeah, no, Rube, it's pretty good. It's I'll drop this in the chat for you, mate. Then you can by all means use if I copy this. There you go. If you use that there, Rube, then just pop in your pop in however long you want to fly. You got anything, no limit, regional, whatever aircraft you want to fly, then just put in either your arrival or departure, and it'll generate a random route, which is quite good. Yeah, it was dropped in the Discord yesterday by Dutch, I think it was. Anyway, there's that topper drop coming in rather quick. Let's have a look. We're going to go down to, we're going to chuck in flight level, oh, we're going to chuck in 6,000 feet is what we're going to do. Let the Airbus do its thing. See how this VNAV works out tonight with its latest update. It may or may not get us where we want to be, but according to when we check the constraints, it's going to meet all the restrictions that it needs to. It's got the magenta asterisk next to them, so we'll trust it and see how it does. There we are, 2.5 miles now, and we'll just chuck it into managed descent and see how we get on. Let's just press it, see what happens. Mach descent, alt magenta 7,000 feet. It's going to keep us there, and down we go. We're going to get the performance progress page up, and we're going to put in some weather. Let's have a gander. Weather. Let's have a look. 1032, 11 degrees. 11 degrees. The wind is 350 at 4 knots. Nothing too exciting. And we're going to grab the barrow off the charts. What's that going to be? 09. Cat C is 234. How's the A350, Rube? Is it still good to fly? Or is it easy to fly? Is it completely different to the? Obviously, I'm guessing it's completely different to the 320. The way to set things up and stuff, is it? So it reckons that we're 900 feet high. Is that so far? Let's have a quick look. Yeah, 880 feet high. That's where we're going to meet the profile. Just here as well. You'd have thought if we were high, it would increase the speed to get us down, but obviously not. It's not that hard if you fly. Oh, cool. I mean, I can. If I can speak, it was when I saw you post it. I thought, oh, I may have to be. I was extremely tempted to go and buy it straight away. Yeah, that's profile coming back now. I am extremely tempted, but I've been trying to get to grips with the 737 Zebo mod, which took about 5 hours to learn the basics and fly whole flight today. All right. Yeah, last night I flew the Zebo mod. This is what happened on the stream last night. I took off and crashed in the river. Look at that landing rate. Nearly minus 17,000 feet per minute. That went horribly wrong. That one did last night. But however, came back with another one that wasn't too bad. The arrival was a little bit squiffy, as I thought we were doing quite well, then realised here that we were quite high still. So I just kind of vectored out a little bit. Then the descent and the arrival wasn't too bad. If you look at the profile on the way in, was nice and stable, and then we touched down minus 221. Yeah, it was the first takeoff route was rather interesting. Yeah, it didn't quite go to plan. I'm not sure what I did wrong, because I thought I had everything set up properly, and clearly I didn't. So this VNAV's keeping us nicely on profile. You can see the green yo-yo there, right in the middle. About 40 feet out, that's it. So I'm happy to trust that yet. It's working out quite nicely, but we'll keep an eye on it to make sure it's going to behave. But it's I guess that if you land in that, I'm assuming that you're obviously much higher up as well. So it'll look different out the window as well, does it? Especially when it comes to the flare. Yeah, I think I might be quite tempted to give it to actually go and buy that. I think it'd be quite good fun. But there's our, for now, there's our little nice lovely Scandi 320 Neo. Look at that, that looks pretty cool. Double check the ILS. Let's have a look. Radnav TO 10.3, which should be what we're up for. TO 10.3, which is good. Missed approach is climb 4,000 feet. Expect vector in below 3,200. Yeah, that's where we're heading from with our initial approach. Fix will be Bampu, and then Landboat and onto the ILS. And then we've got MSA all around 5,800. But we need to be at 1.8, at least 5.6 miles from there. What's the temperature outside? 0 degrees, cloud. Let's have a bit of anti-ice. Still bang on the profile, pretty good. How good does that look? So if we put 4,000 in at Bampu, that should just keep us coming down quite happily, I think. So let's have a quick look at these charts again. Where are we? Here we are. We're going to make that left turn shortly up towards Trondheim. We'll come in over Homnerek and we're going to go over Hell. Barracks things and into Varnes. Straight in. That speed coming down now. Might just give it just a little bit of speed brake just to help it out. There we go, look at that. Bursting through the clouds. There we go, that can go away now. So where have you flown to it in Roop? Have you flown anywhere interesting? I know you posted in the Discord. That you were doing a longish flight the other day, weren't you? I think. Nine hours 15, I think you said on the other one. Ah, it's St. Martin. Yes, I've just seen it in the Discord there. I was just looking for it. Right, no clouds. Let's get that anti-ice off. And 10,000 feet, we'll get the landing lights on. Seatbelt signs come back on as well. Yo, Baz, buddy. Yeah, I'm doing well, mate. How are you? As you can tell, Baz, that this flight is going much better than the flight last night when we ended up in the drink. Slightly high. Let's get a bit of speed brake. Is that Los Angeles to Phoenix? Yeah, definitely much smoother than last night's flight. Ah, the random flight generator route, cool. It was quite good. It's I never even knew that existed, but it could be quite useful actually for doing flights. So, how are we doing here? Let's have a look. So we've got about 18 miles left to run. Let's go and crack that back on the QNH. 1031. We're about 900 for about 1,000 feet high. And we should be coming back to 220 knots shortly as well. But in Airbus we trust. So I'm gonna let it do its thing. There's a decel point anyway. Speed there's alt magenta 6,000. And we should come back down to 220 shortly. And what is our clean speed for the arrival? Let's have a quick look. Clean speed's 200. So I reckon that we were going to get their flight level of 8,700 feet. We're well below that now, and now it's coming back to 220. And we're 1,700 feet low now. Yeah, it's like in the TOLUS route, you know, the 321 you get an X-plane, that VNAV and the A340-600, the VNAV in that is brilliant as well. As soon as it comes into this properly, it'll be quite good. But, I mean, this is doing its job. I mean, you do need to give it a little bit of a help along every now and again. But it does do as it's told most of the time. But yeah, we're now 14. Is that giving us 1,400 feet low? Yeah, 1,400 feet low now. And it's trying to get us to 6,000 feet via here, which I think that's true. It's free in MS. Yeah, that's very true. So we're here. It's going to keep us not below. It's going to keep us above 6,000 feet, and then we come down to 4,000 via Bampu. That's the plan. So if we chuck in 4,000, which it is, it should start our descent after this point to Bampu. ILS 18.9 miles. So we've got that indication already. Got glide slope there as well. So the airport should just be to our right. Not that way, that way. Just over here somewhere. We're going to go over this fjord thing, I think it is. Yeah, it's just here. To our right and to the north a little bit. So that's that bit of water there. We can see it's frozen over. I'm pretty sure with the temperature outside recently, let's have a look how warm. It's 8 degrees. I'm not sure this will still be frozen, but
Scandinavian 457 to Trondheim traffic. We're entering runway 27, takeoff on the NX1 risky departure.
Trondheim, that's for us. Let's have a quick look. Where is he at? I best just let them know what we're doing. So he's entering runway 21. We're landing 09. He should be out of our way before we even get there, I reckon. This is us. So he's going to come out towards us, I think. I might just jump off. VATSIM for now. There's no ATC, then we can just do what we want for this arrival. So there's that 4,000 feet we can stick at now, and we'll what we'll do is let's just arm the lock and the approach phase as well, and we're going to start slowing down to our green dot. Let's have a look. Activate, confirm. There we are. And we got about a 21-mile final roughly. Pretty cool. Cheeky screenshot. Let's have a quick look as we whiz that out. There is our zigzagged arrival. So from Bampu, we're down to 2,900 feet. So let's go and pop that in. We're ready. 2,900. We can use that. It shouldn't let us go down. Alt constraint. Then after that, I think it's 1,000. Where are we going to be? 1,800 after that. There's a glide slope.
Yes, some people like me are just destined to fuck up everything that we mess with. Before it was made as a joke, I don't get it. Missed the call, but I guess I got the message. Usually
This might start our descent ever so slightly early. I'll be expecting it not to. It's going to be before we even get on the localizer. I reckon it's going to start to descend us. So maybe we've armed the armed that a little bit too early. There we are now, Bampu. We only got 4.5 miles, then we join the ILS after that. Looks like we're going to capture this this localizer. Sorry, the glide slope quite early.
I can never find the right words to say. Only a handful of family ever sees my face, but I'm only.
They are now taking us down 2,900 feet, which is cool. There it is.
I'm drowning in my head again, and my thoughts don't want me to win. They show compassion.
220 knots. We're at our green dot anyway, so that's fine. We're not going to be above that. 10 miles we'll have. I think we'll take flap 1 now. Just sort that out. Ruby does. It's absolutely awesome, isn't it? I mean, for straight out the box with no mods or anything like that to it, it's is rather good. There's 2,900. Next is going to be, like I said, 1,800. Lockstar. Speed descent, Lockstar. There we go. Let's go. We'll have flap 2. Get below that SB. There's flap 2 coming in. 9.4 miles. Let's get shot of this music. Let's listen to the sim. Why is it not stop? Stop. There we go. Lockstar, glide slope start. 160 knots. We'll stay there for now. We'll pull flap 3 at about 6 miles. And there's runway dead ahead. But about a 2 knot crosswind, so nothing too exciting. And to vacate, which way do we need to get off the runway when we land? 09, we need to vacate to the right, Alpha 5 or Alpha 6. And the go-around altitude is 4,000 feet. It is, Baz. It is pretty cool. There's 6 miles. Let's have flap 3 and gear down. Let's ding the cabin. Well, armor spoilers. Auto brake is set. And we may as well go flat full. And then we're all done, fully configured. We have 2 whites, 2 reds. Let's see how we get on. No. That was me pressing the rudder pedal a bit too hard. Then put my feet on it. Didn't mean to do that. All looking tickety boo, 2 miles left. Still 2 whites, 2 reds. Wind's now come to about 3 knots, just on the nose. I wonder if we could have landed on this frozen bit of water. I wonder what would have happened if we tried that. Whether we would have gone through the ice or whether it would have let us actually land. Minimums continue.
200.
That is the autopilot off.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10.
Definitely afloat.
5.
Reverses. Green, and we have decel. There's 60 knots, reverse idle. Auto brake can come off, and we'll just roll down to this next exit on the right. But guys, for the first time, welcome down to Trondheim in northern Norway. I just need to go and try and find out where to park. I'm assuming this is the terminal just directly in front of us, so we'll just slow down a second. We'll get some lights turned off. That come off. APU can come on. We'll get that turned off as well. So yeah, I'm assuming anywhere just here. Let's just go to the chart a sec. See if we go this way. Main terminal is to the right, by the looks of things. Let's go and see what we've got this way. There it is. Like I said, this is freeware scenery from flightsim.to for Trondheim. Looks pretty good. Let's go and take stand 3-4. Why not? Trophy should be somewhere. Ah, shit. So there's a bit of dodgy scenery. If we park on that line there, we'd take the front of the plane off. But yeah, we'll stop there somehow, like that. Yeah, like I said, this is a completely freeware stuff, which you can't complain at, I don't think, for a bit of free stuff. APU is available. Let's get the engine off. Okay, we'll just disarm that as well, and engine 2 can come off. But yeah, that line didn't quite match up to where this jet bridge was. Actually, that is yeah, if we put the wheel on that nose there, sorry, the wheel on that line there, we would have been far too close for that that jet bridge, I'd have thought. Let's go on and see if we can get that to come to us anyway. Forward door jetway. Would it work? Would it not? No. We'll have the stairs then. Catering, baggage, cargo, aft. There we go. Perfect. Let's go and let some passengers off. Everything else can come off. Seatbelt sign can come off. Would have been good to have stairs, but I don't think they're going to. They're not going to appear. Either the doors are open. Passengers are going to have to jump from here to there to get themselves away. But yeah, wasn't a bad arrival. I don't think. I think the landing felt quite good as well. We go and grab Volante and have a quick look. There it is. Quite a bit of a float. In fact, from here, almost. Oh no, sorry, 09. That's better. Yeah. I'm gonna say if we landed on a 27 and only touchdown just here, that would have been a bit of a problem. But there it was. Minus 165, which is not too bad. Yeah, there we are, guys. I'm going to leave that there tonight. I've got to go and do some stuff with my boys tonight. So, with just a quick little flight, it was quite nice. We haven't been up here before, and I thought just for a change, like I said, I picked these two airports because when I set up the stream, there was VATSIM air traffic at both Kristiansand and up here in Trondheim. But by the time we started, they had logged off, unfortunately. But But yeah, tomorrow, what we're doing tomorrow is Easter Sunday, isn't it? So maybe we might have an Easter egg hunt or something like that with a flight somewhere. We'll go and see what happens if I'm not eating too many Easter eggs and falling asleep or something like that. But guys, Baz, Rube, thanks for being on, buddy. Good to see you again, and everyone else who came along tonight, thank you for taking the time out to come and say hello. But yeah, we're back tomorrow night. I'll post it in Discord. If you're not a member, ! Discord in chat will give you the link, and you'll find out when, where, what time we're flying, and whatever we're going to get ourselves up to on the next stream. But guys, for now, enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening or afternoon, morning, wherever in the world you're watching, and I will catch you all on another live stream very, very soon. But for now, guys, take care, and good evening.